Hello everyone and welcome to a video that will show you how to make a clan dojo in Warframe. Clans and clan dojos are player-made areas in which you're able to socialize, trade, research weapons of different kinds, get new warframes, and most importantly, participate in operations that happen in Warframe from time to time. We will first look at how to join a clan that is already made, and then we will also look at how to make one. First, let's try and join one. It's really easy. First, you need to go into the menu and choose Communication. After that, choose Clan and look at the menu. We want to go into the clan that is already formed, so we will choose to search for a clan. Here, you will now be able to choose what kind of clan you want to enter. You can choose how big the clan is in the top left corner. For starters, I recommend you choose a clan that is at least of the Storm, Mountain or Moon level, so 3rd, 4th or the 5th. These clans are usually organized and accept newer or returning players. You then need to choose the clan you want to be in, and when you do, click on it and write a message to the clan. This message is a request to join the clan, so be sure to be respectful and say exactly what you're here to do. For example, hello, I'm a newer player that just got into Warframe. I do not know what I'm doing or what I need to do, but I am willing to learn and help. I think that is a good request to send. Once you write a request, confirm it and wait. There is nothing else to do. The owners of the clan will accept or deny your request. If you are accepted into the clan, you will first need to craft a clan key, blueprint for which you will get in the foundry after you are accepted. It is not expensive, but it does take 12 hours to build, which is a bit too much if you ask me. Once you get the key, you will finally be able to get into the dojo. You can get into it by going to the navigation and looking for the dojo in the left down corner of the star chart. The dojo you are a part of is in the middle, and the rest of them on the side are special or the dojos that look extremely nice. There is nothing else to say here. You can visit them as you wish, but you're not able to do anything else in them but socialize. Again, your dojo will be in the middle. But anyways, that is how you join a clan dojo, but now let's actually make one. To create a clan dojo, you will first need to open the menu, go under Communication and Clan. Now you need to choose Form Clan and enter a name. Once you enter the name, you will be presented with a whole new menu. On the right, you're able to write a message of the day and what your clan is about. In the middle, you will see all the players that are in the clan, and on the left, you will see some basic information. If you have a friend, you can also invite him by clicking Invite Member and typing their in-game username, so he will get a message in his inbox. You can also enter the clan dojo, but before we go there, we will first look at one more thing, which is clan management. There are a couple of options here that are quite important. First, there is the Disable Cross-Platform clan, which will limit your clan to the platform of your choice. I am on PC, for example, so only the players with PC would be able to join my clan. A terrible practice if you ask me, but it can be efficient. You can also create an alliance which will allow you to connect with other clans and share resources and credits, and most importantly, you can also edit hierarchies. Hierarchy is a very important part of the clan since it allows you to maintain a system of what a person can do. For example, founding warlords and warlords can do absolutely everything. Sages, on the other hand, can only build as the architects, contribute to resources, and do research, plus make things. I recommend you come back to hierarchy later on and read all about the things so it is more clear to you, but yeah, it probably doesn't make much sense at the moment. We will go over everything so it will make sense much later on. But for now, let's enter the clan dojo. First, you need to choose Enter Dojo. But you need the clan key, which is 12 hours and a bunch of resources away from you. You can go into the foundry and create it yourself, or you will get this prompt right away. So, yeah, I guess come back in 12 hours when you get the key. Our key is done, and now we are able to enter our dojo. You can enter through the menu we used before, but you can also enter your dojo by going to the navigation and going to the middle dojo node. Once you enter, you will spawn into this little room, which serves no other purpose but as a foundation for your dojo. On both sides you will see doors like this saying node available. What you need to do is approach it and interact with it. You'll be presented with a menu of all the rooms you can build, which is a lot. On the top you will see the filters for all the rooms. Gardens, which I recommend you skip for now. Labs, which are extremely important, but we first need to get enough space for them. Halls, which we will build as the first thing. Reactors, which will provide energy and will be one of the first things to be built. Connectors, which are exactly what they say they are, connectors connecting things. And the last, barracks, which are basically miscellaneous rooms and halls, plus other things that we will go over later. Each room has two main characteristics, capacity and energy, plus sometimes additional requirements, such as prerequisite to build some other room. What we first need to do is get enough energy though. Capacity is a lot easier to get in my opinion. At this point you can do your dojo however you want. I will be doing things to get your dojo on your feet the fastest, I think, but you can do this, as I said, as you wish. For the start, I recommend you build one of the halls or barracks with 6 doors. With this, we will be able to expand a lot quicker. After you're done, select Build. This will load in a new option, which is Contribute Resources. To actually build a room, you will have to interact with the room and contribute all the resources. You don't have to contribute everything. Other people can contribute as well. So yeah, it's basically a team project, I guess. And once you contribute all the resources, you will have to wait yet again. By this point, I should say that building a dojo by yourself is a waiting game. Quite literally. You will see later on, once we build all the rooms and laboratories and stuff, this is just the start. But anyways, you can fast track the building and research progress later with platinum, which I do not recommend, but if you do have enough of it, be my guest. Once your hall is finished, I recommend you build a few reactors. Reactors are what will power your dojo, and they are extremely important since if you don't have enough power, you won't be able to build your dojo anymore. I recommend you build at least 1 or 2 reactors in the first hall you build, just so you have some building freedom right at the start. You have to remember that your dojo doesn't have to look pretty right at the start. Right now, we first need to get our basic needs met. You will be able to destroy the reactors later on and get all the resources back into the clan vault, which we actually can build right now. The only thing you need to do is go to the room options console, which is present in every single room at one of the doorways, then click decorate, choose the place decoration option, and look for treasury. Once you're done, you need to place the treasury and contribute all the resources. The treasury will allow you to trade and view all the resources you have in the dojo. Also, to let you know, all the resources and decorations you have contributed to the dojo are now the property of the dojo itself, not you anymore. So, if you give it all your resources, you will not be able to take them back for your own needs. So yeah, watch out. Anyways, let's go back to the reactors. The reactors will allow you to experiment a bit and give you a little bit more freedom with the energy capacity. What I recommend building is an extended straight hallway connector and then building a row of cross connectors after it, so you can build more reactors at the sides. This will keep all the reactors together and will save other doors for more important things. This is what I mean exactly. One extended straight hallway here, and cross connectors with reactors on each side, and more cross connectors straight. This way you just have all the reactors in one place, and you just have to expand a bit to have more energy. It's nothing special. But anyways, we now have enough energy and capacity. Let's build some labs. Labs are dead ends, which means you will not be able to connect anything else to them but the place you build the lab at. I recommend building a hall or a few cross connectors to have them all in the same place, the same way we did with the reactors. But yeah, to first build the labs you will need the Oracle, which serves no purpose but an extra step in a dojo building. Once the Oracle is built, you can now build the basic labs: Biolab, Chem Lab, Energy Lab, Orokin Lab, and Tenno Lab. When you have the Tenno Lab, you will then be able to build the Gats Hollow and Vent Kid's Bash Lab, but honestly these two are not that important. Let's first look at the Tenno Lab. Once it is built, you will get access to research, which is extremely important since it will allow you to get new weapons, warframes, arcwings, and so on. Let's go through the whole process. Each item here has to be researched first. You can see the prerequisites to researching this item and all the resources you need to research it. You need to start the research and then contribute all the resources you need. Well, you can only contribute some resources and let other people contribute the rest. The best way to contribute is to communicate with your clan members. You don't have to contribute everything. But yeah, research then, after contributing all the resources, takes exactly 72 hours. The amount of time is a bit excessive, but when it's done, you will be able to replicate the blueprint for some credits and craft the weapon in your foundry in the orbiter. It is important to note that once the research is complete, any member of the clan will be able to replicate the blueprint and build it in his own orbiter, even if they contributed nothing to the research. For example, I research Axe Stiletto and wait 72 hours, plus the time to craft in my foundry. My friend, who hasn't contributed anything, can just replicate the blueprint and only craft the weapon in his foundry. So yeah, once the weapon is researched, it is unlocked for every member of the clan. Research is very important and a very lengthy process, so be sure to contribute to it as much as possible. Each lab has different research and different weapons, so be sure to check them out yourself. There are a lot of things to do here. The Tenno Lab is quite special since it also allows you to research colors with which you will be able to paint your dojo. To get the colors, you will have to start the research of a pigment. You can only start one at a time, so if you have started one you don't like, you can pause the research and start a different one. When you do start a research of the pigment you want, you will need to kill a specific enemy type to get the pigments you need. For example, for Dust Brown pigment, you will need to kill Corrupted Lancers. For Boiler Red, you'll have to kill Forid, and so on. Once you have researched the pigments you want, you will be able to paint the dojo rooms. First, you will need to go to the menu, go under Decorations, and choose Polychrome Room. After that, you will need to place down the polychrome and interact with it. You can now play with it a little bit. You can change the room colors, the lighting, and you can also preview the colors once you are done. When you like the colors you have, you can also fund construction and yet again wait some time. The room you are in will soon be colored. But anyways, that is not the only decorating you can do. If you also look under the decorations, you can go back to the menu, go under Decorations, and choose Decorate. Once you place it, you will then also need to contribute the resources to it by looking at it and following the instructions in the right down corner. You may also invest your personal decorations into the dojo, which will give the decoration to the dojo, so be sure to only give decorations that you will not miss. Don't give it every single Ayaton sculpture, like I did. But yeah, for the end, now let's look at a few more special rooms, because I think I showed you most of the basics. First one is the dry dock, which will allow you to build and mod your railjack later in the game. The room is huge, but very important. Another one is an observatory, which will allow you to do missions from your dojo and will also allow you to modify your arsenal. It is a very nice thing to have in your dojo if you want to play with friends and don't want to go to the orbiter every single time and back to the freaking missions and stuff like that and trade in the clan and yeah, whatever. Besides the dry dock and the observatory, you can also build the barracks. There are 4 kinds: Shadow, Storm, Mountain and Moon, which each increase the amount of people you can have in your clan. If you're in a clan by yourself and with a few friends, I recommend you don't build any of these barracks since they do raise your research requirements. For example, you will need 10 times more resources than if you haven't built the Shadow barracks from a starter ghost clan. So yeah, watch out. But by this, the guide is done, I think. We haven't gotten over many things like trading, for example, obstacle courses, and many other details, but I think I have shown you the basics of dojo building. If you have any questions, be sure to write them down in the comments. I will be happy to answer them, but with this, I thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, or maybe even subscribe, and also have a very nice day. Bye guys!